Hey you guys, it's me Laura. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids ages 4, 8, and 11, and today I have a giantissimo Usborne book haul for you guys. It has been a long time since I've ordered Usborne books and there were a few things I needed, so I got a big box and I will show you what I have. The first book is At the Hospital, the Shine a Light book. This is a book that we have checked out from the library so many times. I decided it was time to get it. My daughter is obsessed with everything hospital, and so this just talks about the hospital experience, and I don't think the light portion will work, but you read the page and then they've got a dark coating on the back, so when you shine a light through them, which like I said it's not going to work right now, but it shows up. So in this case, when you shine a light through, you would see the paramedics in the ambulance, and so this is just a fun one that we love. If you're familiar with the Shine a Light books, you know how this works, but this is just one that talks all about the hospital and what happens at the hospital and what to expect. So this is the big one. This is my first reading library, and I have a little one who is really the perfect age for this. So he is, I think, ready to start reading a little bit more independently, but doesn't feel that he is. So I'm hoping that this, get it open, will give him a little bit more confidence to start picking up books and doing that on his own. And I'm going to show you the cool thing about this. So this has 50 books in it. Like so many Usborne things, there is a QR code that you can scan right here and get more resources and information. But this has a set of books that are leveled on 15 levels. I think most of the levels have 2 books. Let's see, they have 2 books up until level 10, and then it's just 1 book after that. So it starts really easy with these dual readers. So in the first one, the parent would read this and the child would read that. And then at the end of the books, there are puzzles and games and activities that you can do with your child to kind of reinforce the phonics skills being taught in the book. So that would be a level 1, and then you continue to get harder. You go up to, this would be a level 5, and by this point the child is doing most of the reading and the parent's doing a little, so it kind of is progressing more and more that way. And then let's see, let's pick a level 10 so you can see what this is like. Oh, no, I guess it stops doing 2. Level 7 is the last one that has 2. So then you have Late Night at the Zoo, and by the time they get here, they're reading all on their own. The parents are not reading any of it, so it slowly builds that progression. And then you have, so these all have spines that are yellow with the numbered dot there. And then you have the orange spine ones. So this is kind of the first one here. This is when they're really getting independent, like really kind of on their own. You can see there's more text there. This is about the story in the back. So this is not the amount on the pages. They're just there. They've all got the things in the back. And so by the end of the orange part, they've got the wish fish, which is still, I mean, you can see how gradual this is. So this is so good for kids building confidence that they can read. Then you have the purple section, which is here. And so this one starts with Dr. Foster went to Gloucestershire. So that's a hard word. Probably will need help with that one. But this one, again, you've still got some of this independent stuff going on. And these are, like I said, progressively getting more difficult. And then the very last one you've got here is Clever Rabbit and the Lion. So by the time they finish this book, any of the I can read type books, they should be able to start reading. And I find that jump from like kind of building independence to being able to pick up a book from, say, the I can read library or something along those lines, the common early readers that you find, it's a big jump and it's hard to get kids there. But having 50 books that progressively build, I just feel like that is such a good way to give kids confidence and to help them build to that slowly. And these are not, I mean, of course, most reading programs do have little readers or whatever, but this feels more to a child like I am reading a real book, I'm reading an actual book, I am not reading, I don't know. I just feel like it gives them confidence. So I'm super, super excited about these. Next, we have 4 of the Billy and the Mini Monster books. So these were actually another book that is really good for learning to read. So they're graphic novels, but these are ones that my oldest used when he was really kind of getting independent with his reading and trying to move to chapter books. This was one of the very first chapter book sets that he read, and I was actually surprised when I was looking at Usborne stuff. There's 4 that he doesn't have, and he still wanted them. Even though his reading level is very much higher, he still wanted these, which tells you how much he enjoyed them, and I'm hanging on to them for his siblings when they're ready for them. So I got the 4 basically that he doesn't have, and I think this one he's going to be most excited about because he's really big on conservation and monsters go green. Like, this is totally up his alley. So I got those 4 books. I'm going to be doing some germ related stuff with Lily. I'm kind of building some of her, I'm doing separate units for her. It's kind of what I moved to, and I'm not doing these big extensive things. If you guys want to know what I'm doing for preschool for her that is finally working after 3 children, on my 3rd child, I think I finally have preschool figured out. Didn't take me very long. That age is hard for me. But anyway, I'm basing some of her little units on new subscription boxes that we're getting. They're called Little Bookish Wardrobe. So you get a book and dress up and a few accessories and like a craft and stuff. So the next one that's coming out is about germs. It's all we know. And that is right up her alley with the medical stuff. So I got a few germ books. I got the What Are Germs? Lift the Flat, very first question and answers. And I mean, they are just your standard fantastic Usborne Lift the Flat books. And this is perfect for her age. So I'm really excited about this one. This is 10-minute animal stories. I also got this for Lily. She loves these kinds of anthologies and stuff to be read to her at bedtime. So this one has, let's see what stories are in here. This one has The 3 Billy Goats Gruff, The Little Red Hen, The Mouse's Wedding, The Golden Fish, The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse, Puss in Boots, Chicken Licken, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, The Scaredy Cat, and The Jungle Book. And they're beautifully illustrated. I think these are going to push her a little bit, but I think that she really likes this kind of stuff. So even if there's not a ton of pictures, like even if there's more text to picture ratio, her attention span is about right for this. I think she's going to really enjoy this. This is a book for us to keep on our shelf and use as kind of a reference to help guide us. We have an 11-year-old. These conversations are happening in our house, so we're just gathering some books on this topic. Mostly we're hanging on to the books and just using them as things come up and as our son is ready for the different things. All right, so next one. This goes along with our germs. What is a virus? Lift the flat, first question and answers. Again, this is going to be so good for my 4-year-old and right up her alley. So I'm super excited about this one too. And then I got one on the same theme, but kind of that the older boys might enjoy a little bit more, about germs. This one I technically didn't have to get, but I've had my eye on it for such a long time, and I know the boys really enjoy these books, and since Lily's doing a unit on it, I include her stuff for their unit, so why not give them some stuff for hers too, right? We like Nibbles in our house, and so I saw this Nibbles, the Monster Hunt, and this isn't one that we had, and I didn't even know they had it, so I'm eager to see what it is about, but Nibbles is such a fun character, and they really enjoy him, so I thought this would be a fun one to pick up for them. And the last one is for Timothy and his history-loving self. So this is The History Uncovered, the USA, and he will just thoroughly enjoy this book. He will love looking at it, and I am eager to read some of it to him as he learns about it. Oh, this is so cool. I love the way it shows how the U.S. grew and when the states were added. Isn't that fun? He's going to really like this one. So that is my massive Usborne book haul, and I look forward to sharing these with my kids, and I would love to know what books you guys have gotten lately, or what books you have on your wish list, or anything like that. And if you have any questions about these, let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!